Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's New Year's Eve 2025. It's snowing in the Chicago area again, or still, I don't know. Wanted to get outside and take a few shots with my, again, new to me, not new, it's about 10 years old, EM1 Mark II Olympus Micro Four Thirds camera. Got the 12 to 50 millimeter lens on it, which is weather sealed just like the camera, so the snow's not going to hurt anything. And we're going to go out and take a few shots at Whalon Lake Forest Preserve between Naperville and Bolingbrook, and just see what we can come up with in the low light and snowy conditions. Of course, this is the last day of the year, 2025. Does a new year bring you a little bit of anxiety? I hope nothing but good things come for all of you in 2026, but you know, the future's never certain. I want to wish everybody a happy new year, and hopefully these holidays don't bring you any anxiety, as they do me sometimes. And next video will be in 2026, so we'll see you then. Let's head out to the Forest Preserve and take some photos. All right, we have arrived here, and not a lot of people out here, which is the way I like it usually. As I said earlier, it's snowing. It's not super cold though. It's about 38 degrees. Surprised any snow is sticking at all. There's a pier out here on the lake. I'll throw up an overview of Whalon Lake on the screen here, and it looks like an angry person, an angry face. But there's a pier down here on the southern end of the lake, and I think that's going to be my first shot. It kind of jumped out at me as I was driving by, so let's hop out of the car and go see what's up. Pardon the wind noise, wind's picking up a little bit, but right over here is where I was thinking for a shot. So let's line it up and see how it turns out. So I'm going to shoot this at 1/200th of a second. I'm in actually shutter priority, but it's going to give me about f6.3 on the aperture, and I just have it in auto ISO. Maximum is 6400. It won't go that high with the light that we have. I'm going to zoom in all the way to 50 millimeters, which is 100 millimeters full frame equivalent. There we go. Not a bad shot. Probably not frame worthy, but not terrible. There's those two islands on the lake that you can see from the aerial view I put up, which make the eyes of the angry man. All right, let's see what else we can find here. This forest preserve is usually pretty good for birding. I got my zoom lens. It's not weather sealed. The cheap one, I decided to keep it. The one that I made the last video about. For the price and weight, I can deal with a little bit of softness and sharpen it up in Topaz or DxO. So for what that's worth. But I did bring it. It's not weather sealed, so if I take any shots with it, I'm probably going to do it from inside the car, because I don't necessarily want to ruin it either. I'm going to take this one from inside the car though. I'm looking at one of those islands. Makes kind of a good landscape shot. Okay, there's a couple of geese out on the lake. What that squeaking noise was. They're far away, and there's a lot of snowflakes in between me and them. But again, from inside the car here, I'm going to try to grab a shot of them. So here it goes. They're actually standing on ice, what's left of the ice out there. And real difficult to see through the snowflakes, so not a great shot. A couple of ducks I grabbed when they were a little bit closer. I'll throw those up. Lens does a lot better as I said in the previous video, less than 300 millimeters It's much sharper. Another thing I've been toying with this lens is, and of course, the Olympus camera, the EM1 Mark II, best stabilization I've ever used in my life. I mean, I've watched some YouTube reviews. People have done 3 and 4 second handheld shots. The stabilization is that good. So slowed my shutter down to about 1/5 of a second right now. Still in shutter priority, letting it choose the aperture and ISO, and taking a shot through the snow here at the island over there. It almost like melts the snowflakes out with that slow shutter speed if I can hold the camera still enough. Take a shot just like that. Nice long shutter speed. And the result just kind of looks like fog instead of snowflakes in the air. So that's kind of a cool way to eliminate, if you don't want the snow in the air, one way to get rid of it, long shutter speed. All right, I was able to grab a couple of flying geese birds in flight shots, and they weren't real close, but I'll throw those up as well. I ran them through DxO to take some of the noise and sharpen up just a tiny bit, but you can at least get an idea of this lens and its abilities in the snow. Okay, so it's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Daylight is leaving me, and as I mentioned, it's New Year's Eve. People got to get out and celebrate the new year, right? Before I take off, I was going to drive down around the boat launch for the lake area. Give you a look at that. Pretty cool little lake. Only a very small, probably non-motorized boats. I'm guessing nothing more than a trolling motor. Lake's not very deep, not very big, but it sure is a great place to come and visit nature when you're stuck in the middle of the 3rd largest metropolitan area in the country. Miss my nature. There's the boat ramp, the launch area, and the Canadian geese hanging out here. A bunch of them. Another photographer over there snapping some pictures. You can see him behind the tree there, over there by the fence or the dock that we took a picture of earlier. It's a good place to come and snap shots. Say that for sure. All right, hope you enjoyed this short video. Little photo outing in the snow, New Year's Eve 2025. And got to test out that lens that I decided to keep, the 75-300 Olympus, on my new, again to me, EM1 Mark II Olympus camera. It's a 9 or 10-year-old camera that I'm just amazed by. I absolutely love it. Love using it. It's small, it's lightweight. The older I get, weight becomes more of a big deal when you're trying to carry a heavy camera and lens around every day. So anyway, like I said, I hope you enjoyed that. We're going to wrap it up. Daylight is waning, and got to get to some New Year's Eve plans. But I hope you have a fantastic 2026. I'm glad for all of you that have watched the few videos that I put up in 2025. We're going to try to make a different approach to that next year, and do a little bit more regular posting. So thank you to everybody who's watching. Happy New Year. May 2026 bring everything you wish for: health, happiness, wealth, you name it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next year.